Hey Board Game Maniacs, Maniac Rob here to bring you another battle report for Resident Evil 2, the board game. That's right, I'm quickly falling in love with this game. I love the way it plays, the simplicity of it, of learning to play, but the technical aspect and, have to really think about how to move around the board and pick up all your scenarios and everything. I'm really enjoying this. And if you're enjoying this too as well, don't forget, click on the like, or click on the subscribe button, click the bell notification, give it a thumbs up, and share it so you get more videos such as this. Now, having said that, we've been playing, we did an unboxing of what's in the box. We did Scenario 1, Scenario 2, and this is Scenario 3. And pretty much this is going to be it for the month of Resident Evil 2, the board game. If you want to see us play through more scenarios, complete the entire campaign, comment down below and let us know that how much you enjoyed this, and also to us all just let us know, like, hey, this game is great, or I played this game and I wasn't really happy over it. Just comment down below, share it, and comment the crap out of this, because I love reading the comments and I reply back to every single one of them. That's what we do here at Board Game Maniacs, because we're maniacs, and it'd be a maniac not to comment back. And we're maniacs and we do comment back, and we appreciate all of you watching and giving your input about the games. Anyhow, so the last mission, you seen Leon, he got to the STARS office. That's what it was, in Raccoon Police Department. And when he was there, he found Marvin. Now, what he has to do is he has to pick Marvin up because Marvin's bleeding out. And he has to take him back so that he can give him proper treatment without the influx of zombies coming in and trying to attack him or finish off the job what they did for Marvin. So Leon has to take Marvin back, and that's the whole point of this scenario. Again, this will be the last scenario for the Resident Evil 2 the board game month here at Board Game Maniacs. Comment down below and let us know if you want to see more. Let's go to the board and see the setup.
Resident Evil 2, the board game.
Here you see we have the board set up. Now what's interesting about this is, number one, it is a very long board that we're playing on, and you can see I already got stuff populated. Leon starts here, and you can see there's a door. There's actually corpses in this now. This is really interesting because the last two games we didn't play with corpses. And also what's different with this game, as opposed to a couple other things too as well from the other two scenarios that we previously played, was that when the tension deck, which you can see right here, which is already set up according to what the rules were into this scenario. I'm not going to go over in detail what that is, but the tension deck, once this runs out, you can't shuffle them and start over again like you did in the first two. If this runs out and we're not done with the scenario, we lose the game. Plain and simple. So that's one thing that's set aside from the other two scenarios. Also too, as well, what you can see here, what's really different is you see a stairwell. So obviously they got to be a level, another level, because this is the first floor. Here, too as well, is another stairwell. What? Two stairwells. What's going on there? And there's a liquor in this room, which is pretty scary. This is not part of Resident Evil. I just put this here. This here is the objective of what you got to get to win the game. And that's pretty much, you have to do that. And also, sorry, I'm kind of rambling here and going back and forth. I just had a glass of pop and I'm kind of hiccupy. So this here is a typewriter too. We never played with the typewriter before. I'll read exactly how you use the typewriter in a second. But what sets this episode 3 or scenario 3A aside from the other two is 2 more floors. Not 1, but 2. So you see here, I said this one here was the first floor. This is actually the second floor where you start. And right here is your first floor. It's only a small one, but it's still first floor. And this is your third floor. Interesting. So the board has grown a lot compared to the last two games that we did play. And also, again, where I talked about the tension deck, if it runs out, then we lose the game. Very interesting indeed. You can see the entire map is set out here. I did set it up And I have to try to remember now that each room has different color codings that we have to roll on to see what happens according to the chart. Now, where I showed you that special objective marker is that's not from this game, that just signifies that this tile is actually, if you get to this tile, there's no enemies, but you can see there's a liquor right there. No enemies, and all the characters get to it. There's only one character, though. It is Leon. You get here, you win the game as long as there's no enemies, and that's how you win this scenario, just so everybody's clear on that. The tension deck has a lot more things involved in it this time. So you get your 30 green cards, 2 Echoes in the Darkness, which you've seen before, and we also seen the 2 Prehensile Grasp. We didn't see the No Escape, there's 2 of them, and there's 1 Persisting Unease. And also for the red, there's more too as well. So Blood Curdling Howl, Undead Ambush, and Murder of Crows. Ooh. But you do recall, in the map, I'll flip it over here, you can see there's some doors here that are locked. Now, I wasn't sure if you keep the items from the last round. I didn't put them into the storage container, but they were still on Leon. They're still on Leon Kennedy. I'm getting mixed up. I'm watching a TV show right now, and Shameless, and Liam is one of the characters. Anyhow, so these are locked and they're diamond keys, but the last episode, Leon actually picked up the diamond key, so he's just going to keep hanging on to that so that he can open these doors, because it don't say in the book here for your item deck A or item deck B to mix it up into there. So because of that, you don't need to do that. But you also see here, this is 1 times grenade launcher for item deck B. That would be nice to get a hold of. Just a quick note about the doors that are locked with the diamond key. Now, the previous mission, we did pick it up, and it didn't say anywhere that it's gone after you use it, because there's 2 doors that are diamond keys right here. Now, one thing I do notice, and I just want to point this out, that if you want to play an easier version of this game without the advanced rules, you can say that you have the diamond key into your possession and open it up. But the way that this is set up for in this scenario, and the way we're going to be playing it, we're going to be playing it with not having the diamond key. It's like we use it and it broke and we can't use it anymore. But then you're saying, well, how are you going to open the doors? In this explanation of the scenario for heading back to Marvin, you notice into item deck A, there's a star beside, it says 2 times red jewel. So that means that these items, because of this star, they're very important, and you need the 2 red jewels to be able to complete this mission. And the reason why, because what red jewels, if you have 2 of them, you can combine them together to get a diamond key. Oh, look at that. So again, this is more advanced rules for this. You can certainly play it with the advanced rules, but if you want to make it a little more simple for if you're finding it overwhelmed, you could say that you still have the diamond key onto you and not have to worry about picking up the red jewels. But because it's marked like it is here, we are playing it as is. So we have to find them 2 red jewels and combine them together as long as we are on a square with the key icon. According to the map, where this key icon is right here on the 2nd floor. Leon is starting here, and he has to make his way over to here to be able to take the 2 red jewels and combine them and get the diamond keys. How is that important, you ask? Well, you notice this 2nd floor don't have any unlocked doors to go through. So you can just open up a door when you're onto it. But you can see here that there's a locked door here and a locked door there. So you have to go in, well, you don't have to, but if you want to go to the 1st and 3rd floor and go in and be able to get like the B item, which is a grenade launcher, everybody knows it's the only one B item here, is you need to go here and with the 2 red jewels and combine them together to make a diamond key. That makes sense. It makes even more sense, because I said this here is the West Office, but it's not the West Office. It is wrong. This is just where the objective is, so that you combine your 2 red gems to get the diamond key. The west office, however, is on the first floor. It says right here, west office. So you have to combine it here to open this door that needs a diamond key to be able to get in here, kill that zombie, and stay here to win the game. So that was a little, I kind of led everybody on a wild goose chase. I did read it, but I got a little confused. I don't know why. I guess I'm still kind of in shameless mode from the TV series. Check it out. It's a really good show. It's in the 3rd season. Anyhow, so again, you're starting here. So pretty much what we have to do is make our way over, search all the A items so that we can get the 2 red gems, go here, combine them, turn them into a diamond key, and then go back all the way to go to the 2nd floor. Well, this is the 2nd floor. This is the 1st floor here. So go back, go over to the 1st floor. So we can go onto the 1st floor, unlock this door, and go in here, and hopefully no zombies, or kill that one zombie that's there, and then we'd win the game if we're here. As I mentioned, we're going to talk about what you do with the typewriter deck. This is very important. It obviously is combined with the ink ribbons. I'm going to read this here. Ink, ribbon, and typewriters. The number of ink ribbons the player being... why can't I read? The number of ink ribbons the players begin the game with depend on the number of characters at the start of the game. For 1 or 2 characters, begin with 1 ink ribbon. For 3 or 4 characters, begin with 2 ink ribbons. So we never use the ink ribbons because we never used the typewriter before. Generate ink ribbons at the start of a scenario and place them in a communal players pool to one side of the playing area. They must be used by any character. They may be used by any character doing their activation. Typewriters, and this is very important, are a train element and are identified on the scenario brief. A typewriter token counts as a standard base. So 1 base, you could have 4 into a square. This counts as 1. A character in the same or adjacent square as who has line of sight to a typewriter may spend an action to refresh the tension deck by discarding an ink ribbon to shuffle the draw and discard pile together. After this is done, remove the typewriter from the playing area. Very important to note about this. So again, we start off the game because it's only Leon playing with 1 ink ribbon. But what we can do is we notice that the tension deck is running low and is going to run out and we're going to lose the game. We got to pick up on these typewriters, discard the ink ribbon, and we're able to reshuffle the tension deck to give us more time. Another thing I just want to touch upon is the corpses token, which there are a couple of them on the board as I've shown. Corpses are a dangerous type of train element, each representing one of the many lifeless bodies to be found through Raccoon City. If a character ends an action in the same square as 1 or more corpses after the action is resolved, their controlling player must roll the encounter die. If the umbrella symbol is rolled, replace each corpse in the square with a zombie. So it's just like the game. When you're playing the game and you find a corpse laying around, it could potentially turn into a zombie. So this is, if you end your turn, your action on the same square as what the corpse is, you're going to have to roll. If you get an umbrella symbol, it turns into a zombie. That is very dangerous. Here you can see Leon. He's fine with his health. He has his green herb, first aid spray, handgun bullets, knife, and a handgun. Now this is all based onto what he used and what he gathered during his game. And his handgun ammunition is back up to 15 at the start of the round. You have your 2 decks right here. I have my dice, my rolling box, and everything else is set up and ready to go. So let's go and try to find our way back to poor old Marvin. All right, Leon. This is it. This is for all the bag of marbles. You have to really be careful here. We're going to go this way first, I think, because we want to start picking up these items so that we can hopefully find 2 red jewels to be able to combine together, get into the office, which is way over here. Can't see on camera, but it's there. Trust me. where the liquor is. So we have to go there before or after we find the 2 red gems, combine them together to get the diamond key so that we can open the door to get into the office where we will complete the game. Okay, so Leon's going first. 4 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Nothing reacted. So now we're going on to the tension deck. Here we go. First tension deck. All clear. Gonna place that there. Good. So we're next on Leon again. All right, Leon, let's go. 1, 2, 3. That's a corpse. I don't want to end my actions there. 3. Should I lock this door behind me? Now again, that's my cardinal rule, to lock the door. Guess what? I'm locking it because I don't want to take any problems here. So that would be my 4th action. Back on to the tension deck again. Tension deck time. It's another all clear. Woo, all clear. Yay. Doing good. Let's go, Leon. You're doing good. 1, 2, 3, and he's picking it up. And it is an A item. So let's go grab an item A from the deck and see what it is. Alrighty, that's the B. We already know it's a grenade launcher. This here I know the items into it, but I don't know which is the top one and so on. Ah, red jewel. All right, and I'll just read this what it tells me on the card. There we go. Not so much glare. It says, discard 2 red jewel items while on the square marked with the key to obtain the diamond key. Multiple red jewel items may be discarded as 1 action. Very good. So I'm definitely keeping this because it's one of the things we need. We just need 1 more of these to be able to go and open the door. Before I resolve the tension deck, one thing I totally forgot to do, that once I open this door, let's get over here where my hand is. Once I open this door, what happened is that this room actually is a red room. Show you where my thumb is. That's a red room. So I forgot to do that. So I just rolled it. And what happens in this room, because, well, I forgot, but what happens in the room, I rolled on the chart for the red room and I got a 5. So 5 is amber tile, 1 zombie. So we place 1 zombie to the closest one, which is right here, and that's where he's going to go. Totally forgot about that. I'm gonna be forgetting this stuff because the map's not in front of me, but I'm putting it right in front of me now so I can try to remember to do this stuff. But we're gonna do the tension deck now because it is a tension deck turn. And instead of making a cut, I'm just gonna swing over just a little bit. You can see in the upper left-hand corner, or right-hand corner, you know, my right and left, honestly I do. And it another all clear. All right, not too shabby at all. So Leon continues. Leon, he's got 1 reload for his handgun. I'm gonna shoot. That's what I'm gonna do, and I want to try to kill this zombie right away. So I am going to take my ammunition dial and I'm gonna drop it down 3. So it's on 12 now. And he's going to take his 3 blue dice to shoot and see if he gets a headshot. Let's go to the dice rolling box. Here goes. We're looking for the double hits. It's really bad. I only got evade, so nothing happens. That was my first action. I'm going to do it again. So I'm not going to use my full 3 shots. I'm going to only shoot 2 now because I was unsuccessful. I don't want to burn up all of my ammo, so it brings me down to 10. So come on, you can do this. Double shot and a single one. So he would have been pushed, but I hit him in the head. Leon, you know, you got to practice your shooting skills a little better. It wasn't as good as I anticipated, but anyhow, you did kill the zombie. That Zombarino is pew, pew, he's toast, just like that. Leon still has 2 actions left, and he's going to go 1, 2. He's not going to end his action right there onto the corpse. It's kind of off camera there, but I'll move it. There you go. He's not going to end his turn right there. So now he's stopping. He's done. There's no walkers in the vicinity, no zombies in the vicinity, no lickers, no nothing. So now we're onto the tension deck again. It's another all clear. I like all clear. Let's do this, Leon. Okay, so now he is going to go 1. Second is opening this door. Now I'm going to remember to look to see if that has anything, and it does. It is a yellow map. So I'm going to have to roll the dice. Let's go to the dice rolling box and see. Before I do that, I did end an action onto the same square as what a corpse is. Not end up all my actions, but a action according to the book. So I do have to roll the d6, and if I get that, that means that that dead corpse comes up as a zombie, and I don't want that. Oh, and of course, it happens. Oh, I don't like this at all. Leon hears some shambling. Oh no, that corpse! It was playing dead. It will playing dead because it is dead. It's a zombie. Just pops up just like that. Like, oh no! We still have to roll for this room here because I did open the door, and we have to see what happens in there as well. But now we have a zombie in our spot that we're going to have to roll to try to evade before we can continue anything else. But let's roll for this tile to see if there's anything in there first. It's a yellow one, yellow tile, and I got a 5. So that tells me, according to the chart, a 5 is 1 corpse. So it's not a zombie, but a corpse. So I put a corpse token in the closest spawn point of a character, and I did that. I'll show you. But now since we did that, now we're going to have to roll to try to evade before we can continue our actions for Leon, because there's a zombie in our same square. So he has 2 for his evade. He just needs 1 evade, and he gets it right there. So booyah, we get to keep going, and you can't do nothing about it. That was 2 actions so far. He did succeed into the evade. You can see the token for the corpse I put here already. So his 3rd action, he's going in the room, and his 4th action, he's locking that zombie out. You're not coming in at me. You can forget it, buddy. I don't think so. Find somebody else's brains to munch on. Oh boy. Okay, so we're in this tile. Nothing's there because the door is still closed. But what we do have to do, is do a tension card. Time to draw another tension card, and it's going to be another all clear, baby. Oh, we're so lucky so far. Leon, you're doing a good job. Back to Leon's turn. He is going to go 1, 2, and pick up another one, and it is A. It's the white shiny. So you got to draw a card from the A deck, and I'm just going to do this. Here we go. Now let's draw the A card, and it is handgun bullets. I can use that. That's good. That means that Leon has 7 items into his deck right now. Okay. So, Leon, what are you gonna do, pal? I just don't know, buddy. I don't know what you're gonna do here. So he can continue at this door to start attacking the zombies that are out there, because he does have enough firepower to do so. Or he can take this stairwell, and that stairwell goes to the 2nd floor. Now the 2nd floor don't have anything that I can search on though. No. 1, 2. So no, it just goes anywhere I want to go. So oh, okay. Because on the map it shows the stair icons and it has 1 and 2, but I'm already on the 2nd floor. Why would I be going back to the 2nd floor? The 2 must be to go to the 3rd floor. I'm not 100% sure about this, what it shows into the book. So because of that, this is the way I'm going to play it. And that is these two stairwells. You can see one here and there's one over here. I can go to any one and go to any floor. This is the way I'm going to play it, so that it makes more sense to me. Instead of, because this has a 2 and this one over here has a 1. So if I go to that one, it goes to the first floor, and this one would go to the second floor, but I'm on the second floor, so that don't make sense. So it's going to be a house rule here that when I go through the stairs, I can do any one I want, but I'm going to check the rule book just to make sure that I can do that. And if it don't say it, then that's what I'm doing. Hold on a second, I'll be back. I just checked in the book, and it don't say anything about what numbers and everything. I'm on the page that talk about stairwells. It's page 17 into the core manual, in case anybody is wondering. Now, if you played this and you found exactly where about the stairwells for the numbers onto it for 1 and 2, then by all means, please comment down below, timestamp it to this time of the video, and refer to a page number and say like, hey, this is what I found into the book to do this. So from now, for this point on, I am just going to do which is called a house rule right now, because I can't find it in the book. And as we're talking, I'm looking for it at the same time. And I can't seem to find like, hey, you have to go to what the numbers are. I don't know if the numbers mean that it's for the floors or just means that there's 2 stairwells. Because there's another, whoa, hold on. Okay, no, I figured it out. Yay, I figured it out. I figured it out. So, on the map, this one here got a 1. So it matches the stairwell that has another 1. And the other stairwell with the 1 is the first floor. So this will lead to the first floor. This has a 2. And onto the map on the 3rd floor, there's a stairwell but number 2. So therefore, that will go to the 3rd floor then. And that is how it works. Just like that. So now we're clear. On with the game. Leon still has 1 action left, and he's just going to go for 1 right there. Now, there's no zombies or open doors, so then we go and we do another tension card. Another tension card is all clear. We're getting a lot of all clear cards so far. I did shuffle it. It's kind of worrying me because we get a lot of all clear cards. There's 30 of them in the tension deck, but I'm probably going to be hitting something that is undesirable very soon. Leon, let's go. He's going for 1 action. He's going to stairwell, and he's going to the 3rd floor. Pew! That was the 2nd action coming here. Ooh, this is what the 3rd floor looks like. So now, with the 3rd floor, he's on a green tile. The only part that is yellow is this part. This corridor is yellow. So there's a B item right here he can pick up, and we all know what the B item is. It's the fabulous grenade launcher, but that'll bring me to 8. That's right. Oh boy, that'll be 8 items, and I need to get that key, the diamond key. But to get the diamond key, I do have to get 1 more of the red jewel. Anyhow, that was 2, 3, 4. He needs an action to pick it up, so it ends his turn right there. There's no zombies on this board, so we're doing the tension deck, and I'm just going to reach over and grab it. And it is none other than another all clear, so we're good to go. So now it is back onto Leon's turn, and he's still, this is a green area. First action, he's picking up the B item, so now he's got a grenade launcher. Looking at the grenade launcher's card, it tells us a couple of things. So, the range is 3, you can see on the far left. The next is 3 blue dice. After that, if it gets a 1 hit, it gives 1 wound. 2 gives 2 wounds, nice. And the bottom right here, the special rule, is explosive, which means if there's a multitude of zombies in the same square and I shoot at that square, they're all going to take damage, which is pretty sweet. Second action, right there, 3, and the 4th one is opening the door. Now, as I said, this here corridor is a yellow, so let's roll the dice and compare. Here goes. 6. that might not be that good. Oh, it is awesome. A 6 of that would be bad, but the encounter dice table yellow. If you roll a 6, it's empty. Yes. So we are empty. Good going. Let's continue on. That was Leon's 4th action, and then we're doing a tension deck. So I'm just pulling another one. Oh, this is not good. Now we have the Echoes in the Darkness. So like I said, we were pulling a lot of green ones. We were lucky, but now we got a yellow one, and it's not that good. I'll just read the card. It says, movement and sounds haunt your steps. Foreboding darkness hiding what horror might lurk within. Place an Echo in the Darkness token on the tile occupied by the next character. But there's only one character, so I have to place it on the tile next to him. Next to the character to activate. If the character is on the same tile as the token at the beginning of their tension phase, they must draw 2 additional cards. Oh, this is not good. So I'm just going to throw it there and continuing on. Discard the token at the end of the next activation. If the next character to activate is on the same tile as a boss, this card has no effect. Okay, so pretty much what that's telling me is on my next tension drawing, I got to 2 cards and resolve both of them. That's not good. But anyhow, we're continuing on. This door is open. We did that, so now he's going 1, 2, and grabbing this A item right here. Oh, but now I have way. That was my 3rd action, picking this up. So I know what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is, before I actually draw that, I'm going to spend one of my handgun bullets, I discard my handgun bullets, and it tells me that I'm able to take my ammo and go up 8 of them. So pretty much, I'm just going to leave that there because I discarded it. So I'm going back up to 15 because I was at 10. I'm kind of wasting it a bit, but you know what? I can't help it. I need to try to find that other red jewel for this. So now I discard it, and for my 4th action, I'm picking this up. Oh, I'm glad I did it. Another red jewel. This is awesome. So right now, I have enough stuff so that if I go back to the 2nd floor, then I can go over and combine it to get the diamond key, so I can go to the 3rd floor to unlock the door. And then when I do that, I can go in, kill that zombie that is in the office, the West office, and stay there and save Marvin. Wait, there's a zombie already in the West office. Is that Marvin? Did he turn already? I don't know. In either case, I have to get there. So on with the show. For the reaction phase, there's nothing there to react, but because of that darn Echoes in the Darkness, I do have to draw 2 tension cards. 1, 2. And resolve both of them before I continue on. So this first one, all clear. Good to go. Second one, watch me another Echoes in the Darkness. Oh, whoops, and all clear. We lucked out. We got like a horseshoe, hidden somewhere because that was just pure luck. Anyhow, back on to Leon's turn. All right, Leon, you got the 2 red jewels, and you know what you got to do to them. So let's go. 1, 2, that door's open. 3, oh, there's a typewriter there. But the tension deck is still pretty thick. I don't have to worry about that. Actually, no, that was 2 right here. I'm thinking this way. Wait a minute. Why would I have to open this door if I come on the stairwell and I'm in here anyhow? Let's really check on that. Apparently, I just checked on the map for this scenario, and I kind of made an oopsie. And the oopsie is this area, these 2 squares, supposed to be just a one tile with two squares on them, and then a thick red line border, which signifies a wall, and then a 4 square tile there. I did not see this. I made this mistake. It's my bad, because I should have had to open this to get in here to get the grenade launcher, but I didn't do that, and that's horrible. My bad. I kind of went through all this already. I'm just going to keep going on, but just be aware, whoever's watching this and you comment, hey, you set the tiles up wrong. I'm aware of that now because I just double checked. I did notice the black line or the double line when I did set it up. It was late at night. I set it up last night getting ready for this game. In either case, it's my bad, but I'm going to continue on with the game. I apologize for that, but just be aware, for episode 3A, getting back to Martin, or heading back to Martin for the first floor. This is the first floor. No, third floor, sorry. Right here where the stairs are, it is a wall. Oh, sorry, right here. It's a wall. See, I'm still confused about this. Not confused, but I just screwed it up. So there is a black wall right here, so that when you're on the stairs, you can't go that way. It's forcing you to go this way to go around and unlock but I couldn't really have unlocked that because it's just, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Do you know what I should do? Yeah, I got to play this fair. So that grenade launcher that I found, I don't like doing this. It's really cool, but I screwed it up. So I'm placing that B item back there and that grenade launcher because I should have been able to come over here. But the Stir of Echoes the Echoes in the Darkness did still take effect. I can't get at this typewriter. I don't need to get to it anyhow, but I'm just putting the grenade launcher back because I have to play this fair. I'm not trying to cheat. Anyhow, I'm going there. I'm going back to the second floor. I really wanted that grenade launcher. There's Leon on the second floor back again. And he has to go this way so that he can go to that room to combine the two jewels together to get the diamond key. So he's got one more action left and he's going there. And that ends it. Now I'm going to draw a tension card off camera. Just reaching. Oh, geez, what is it with this? I got the grasp. I know what this is because I did it before. I'm going to read it out loud again. Pale and bloody fingers snatch at you from places unseen. An icy hand grasping your ankles and holding fast. So now I take the... Oh, wrong one. The grasp. I place it here. Right by the door, too. Lovely. At the start of their next activation, they must pass a evade roll or their action phase ends immediately. Discard the token once the evade roll has been made. Lovely. So he's stuck here now, and that was the phase for attention. We're back on him, so let's go and roll to see if we're going to evade this. 2 dice, just needs 1 evade. 1 action. Or no, he failed. His actions end. So now we draw another tension card. I don't like this, but it's all clear. Pretty good. So that ends that round. So now we're back on to Leon again. He got his evade finally. So now that token is discarded and he gets to continue on his actions. First action, he's opening this door. Opening the door. Now, before I do anything else, that L shape, according to the second floor map, is green. So he don't need to put any more zombies in there, luckily, because there's 3 of them in there. So that was 1 action. Oh, this is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Second action, he's going to go there, and he's saying, that's it for my actions. I'm done. And the reason why is because we know with these zombies, they have that lunge thing where if they can go up to a zone away and attack you, and you can't evade it, and you're going to get wounded. So he's just going there and he's going to end his action, but the door is open. So now all of the zombies are going to do their reaction. So this zombie's going here, that zombie's going here, and you can see there's a zombie here, and he's going right there. So that ends that part, and now we are on to another tension. This is getting kind of nerve-wracking, but it's all clear. We're good. We're good. All right, so we're back on to Leon's turn. I'm thinking to myself, I wish I had their grenade launcher because I could get them all to bunch up and then shoot. But no, I couldn't do that. I had to play it proper and not cheat. Anyhow, I got line so I can shoot through a door, so I'm going to shoot him. And I am going to do, I'm going to use 2 bullets to shoot for his first action. Drop down 2 bullets from my handgun ammo, brings me to 13. And I got denada, nothing, it's denied. So I'm going to shoot again, and I'm going to drop my ammo down yet again to 11. So that's 2 more shots. I got to kill this zombie as best as I can. I only hit him once, but it's a pushback. Oh boy. I don't know. So I hit him, I push him, and I'm just pushing him 1 space that way. So that was 2 actions. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm not going to do anything else. So then the walkers or zombies get to react. So that's 1 there, 1 there, and that guy comes up here. Now it's a tension deck. I'm still rolling, still recording, and I got a blue one. Lovely. I don't like this. Blood-curdling howl. Chilling howls cut through the ear as undead hounds, oh no, bound in pursuit. Feral animals driven by rabbit ferocity. Spawn 2 zombie dogs on the same tile as the active character on the closest spawn point. Oh, this sucks! Well, it's pretty entertaining actually. Really cool, but now I have to put 2 hounds, and they're gonna go right here because it's on this tile. Well, the stairs are there, but this one's closer, so I have to put 2 zombie hounds right there. Gotta play it fair, he said. Yeah, we can't not play it fair. Like, that wouldn't be right. See what happens. Now, if I had the grenade launcher, I could have been so much further ahead. Oh no. Anyhow, that was the end of the tension phase. It's back on to Leon. Now Leon's in some deep doo-doo here because he's kind of getting cornered. So he's just going to shoot at them, and he's using his 3 rounds to try and do a shot. Hopefully it'll hit them. Here goes. 3 shots. Oh, look at that. Kabam! Kills 1 and pushes another one back 2 spaces. I'm liking that. I can live with that. Not a bad thing at all. Boo! He's dead. Just like that. He's going 2 spaces because it's 2 hits that I did it. And that was did it. I did. That's it. He's done. Oh, I can breathe for a second. Well, not too long because I got some zombie hounds at my heels. That, my friends, was 1 action by Leon, if I'm correct. So 2, 3, and guess what? He's locking this door because them things are not gonna come at him at all. I don't even want to know what will happen. But this is a problem now because Leon is going to take 2 wounds automatically. How do you say that? Because it's reaction phase, so I have 2 zombies here, and on their card is the suicide lunge. So they're able to go 1 space and then attack, 1 space and attack. We've seen this before in the previous episode, and this is, I don't know. So pretty much Leon sees them coming to swarm him. He managed to pull his knife out and hit them in the head, the two of them. So the two of them are dead, but unfortunately, by doing that, Leon is taking 2 wounds. And he goes click, click, down the caution. He's into some trouble now. He is in some trouble, but he does have some healing stuff. He has his green herb and his first aid spray. So just to bring back for the green herb, discard this card to heal this character or another character 1 level. And for the first aid spray, discard this card to heal this character or another character in the same or adjacent square by 3 levels. So I'm at caution right now. The green herb will heal me 1, and the first aid will heal me back up to fine. It's only 2 levels. I'm kind of wasting it. So I'm thinking I might use the green herb on my next activation so that I can heal at least 1. That'll kind of get me out of the caution at least. But we're on to the tension phase, the tension deck. I'm just going to reach and grab it anyhow. All clear. Luckily. That, I don't even want to know what them hounds can do. I'm not even looking at their card because I'm scared right now. But that's it. Now we're back on the Leon's turn. This is again a little long clip, but who cares because we're still playing. So he's going 1 action, 2, 3, 4 actions, and he ends right there. There's no zombies on the space because the doors are closed. So then we're onto the tension deck yet again, pull another one, and it's all clear. Good there, good. So now back onto Leon. He's going to spend 1 action to open the door. And now he's going to move in. So it's 1, 2, no, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is now right there where he needs to be. Just so everybody is aware, I didn't, this other corridor, I guess you call it, because we are in a police station, it is a green one too as well according to the map, so therefore I didn't have to roll the dice. I'm like, oh, did I forget it again? And I said no, because it's supposed to be green anyhow. Whew. Okay, so you can see the doors here. We have save things, we have the typewriter, and we also have an A item right there. Now, I don't really need the A items, I don't think. But the typewriter, let's look at the attention deck and let's just kind of count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. And I have the ribbon, but I'm really close to combining. You know, I'm going to leave the attention deck like it is for now. The A1, let me see how much equipment I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to pick that up. I think so. There's no zombies in my area. The doors are closed. So now we're back to the tension deck because that was Leon's 4th and final action. So I grab a tension deck. Better not be another one of those howling things because I don't like it. Is it all clear? We are good to go. Yeehaw! Back to Leon. All right, Leon. So he's going for 1, and he's not going to touch the typewriter right now. And he's grabbing an A item right here. Let's see what the A item will be, and that is going to be green herb. I can live with that because I can use it to heal. So that was 1 action. Pick it up, 2, and now I'm going to use this green herb right away to go up 1 level. Since I use it, Leon's feeling a little more spry. Not himself, but he's closer because he's 1 level down. And he's got 2 more actions. He's going to go there. And he is opening the door. And it's as simple as that. There's no zombies anywhere, so we go directly to the tension phase, and I'm just reaching across and grabbing it. And of course, I got another one. It's the grasp. Again, I don't like this. See the token? So now, he has to pass the maneuver test before he can go on. And it is the beginning of his turn, so he has to roll the 2 dice to see if he can maneuver out of that. Here goes, 2 dice. Oh, he did it, no problem. He's like, "Ha, you grabbed my ankles. I got a knife, I just chop your hands off and I can move freely." Let's continue on with Leon. All right, Leon, you were able to, you're good. Okay. 1, now he has to think. He has to get into this room where that liquor is. I was gonna say a bad word there, but I bit my tongue. Mamma mia. That's right, I'm singing. But now, because I went into this here, what I forgot to do is roll the die again. It is a red, so I'm just gonna roll it off camera and I'm gonna go from there. Let's move these dice out of the way. And let's go, it's a 3 that I got. So, let's look at the chart, and it's a red room, and it's a 3. 2 zombies at the closest. Are you kidding me? So he should have been there. They would have been there. So that action of him moving in didn't count. But now he has a problem. He's got to shoot them zombies. Or he can move in here and then try to do an evade test. Now, because there's 2 of them, you have to consider this as a level 2 evade, so he'd have to get the level 2 evade icon. And his ammo, he does have the reload, but his ammo right now is at 8. And I still have to make my way all the way back to get to the next floor, which is the first floor, I think. Yeah, the first floor has the west office, and that's where I need to go. So he's going to go here, and now he's going to try to roll his evade dice, and he's got to get a level 2. Let's see if he can do it. All right, 2 of them. He's looking for this symbol or that symbol. The other one is not going to do diddly. He's got it though, look at that. So he successfully evaded. Now again, during this game, as much as you want to, I know I do, I want to kill zombies as much as possible, but I gotta remember, the objective is not to kill, the objective is to open the door to get to the west office. So I have to play according to that instead of just killing zombies. So now I'm gonna keep continuing on. Now remember, that was 1 action move in there. So now I passed my evade so I can continue on. So I'm going to go second action. Should I lock that door? Do you know what? I have to lock it for my second action just because I don't want to do anything. So 2, that's 3. That's 4 actions. Now, this is going to be a big problem. I should probably go here and shoot instead of my 4th one to go there. The reason why is because they're going to be able, the 2 of them, for the reaction, is going to be able to do their suicide lunge. And I can't evade it. It'll be 2 hits right away. And if I get 2 more hits, I'm going to be back down the caution. Or no, I'll be 1 past caution, which is not a good thing. Boy, oh boy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the chance because I want to try to conserve my ammo that I have. So I'm going to stay exactly there. That ends Leon's turn, and then it's reactions. So he's going, boom, boom. They go there. They do a suicide lunge. Leon stabs him in the head. Both of them are dead, but Leon takes 2 damage. So it goes down 1 to caution and 1 past caution. That's looking really scary. Really, really scary. So now we have to do the tension deck. Hopefully it's going to be an all clear because I don't want anything else because it could potentially kill Leon right here. That's probably a bad decision what Leon did or what I did for Leon. But anyhow, it's an all clear. Lucky, lucky, lucky. All right, that's not bad. We're good to go. So now it's on to Leon's turn, and he is going to Oh. Do you know what? He's going to use his green herb for his first action, and it goes up one level. So he's now in caution. That is what he is right now, is in caution. So this green herb is discarded, and he goes back to caution. So he's got one level up, which ain't too bad. That was his first action. You can see the liquor is just waiting. This is really, very nerve-wracking. So that was one action. 2, 3. Should open the door? You know, I'm not opening the door this time because the liquor, I'm just looking at his card, he has a leaping claw, and that is the liquor moves 2 and makes an attack using the following profile. And if he hits you, it's 2 wounds. So you know what? He's ending his turn right there. He's not doing any, actually no. He's going there for his 4th action. Why not? So now there's nothing else to activate. So we're going on to the tension deck. I'm still rolling. I'm grabbing a card. Undead Ambush, a red card. Lovely. And it states, a dark silhouette is the only warning before glass shatters to jagged shards and death resumes its tireless pursuit. Spawn 2 zombies on the same tile as the active character on the closest spawn point. This is something I really didn't want. There's 1, and there's 2. So now I have to contend with these 2 plus the liquor if I open the door. Not a good thing at all. All right, so we're on to Leon's turn. I know this is a long clip. I'm going to keep rolling. He's going to pick this up. Maybe he'll find something good. So that's first action. He's picking this up. It's an A item. So let's see what the A deck has in store for us. And it is, well, it's not too bad. It's a red herb. And the red herb says discard this card at the same time as a green herb to heal a character 2 additional levels. So I can go right back up to full health from where I'm at if I discard a green herb with this. But I already discarded my green herb, so this is pretty much useless to me right now. Lovely. Now what Leon's got to do is he has to try to... See, I could play cat and mouse all night, but it's just not going to be the proper thing. I have 8 left. So I'm going to spend 3 shots. Brings me down to 5. And I'm going to roll 3 dice and hopefully pick off at least one of them zombies. That's my second action, 3 dice. And I picked off one of the zombies, plus I also pushed one space away. Pew! He's gone. And he goes, he goes back 1 spot, just like that. Not too bad, not too bad at all. So that was his second action. His third action, should he shoot that zombie? Because he's got that liquor coming, and it's pretty bad. Do you know what I'm going to do for my third action? Is I'm going to spend my handgun bullets, which I had, and I can increase by 8. So I'll bring back up to 13, where you at? Lovely 13 shells left. Bullets, I should say, not shells. All right, that's not too bad. So my third action. My fourth action is I'm going to shoot that zombie. I have to clear this out before I even try to attempt to get at the liquor. Going down to 11 bullets left to use 2 dice. Now, hopefully I'll either kill him or push him back 1. And I did neither, because that's just so wrong. So that ends Leon's activation, and we're on to the zombies. And that zombie is going to move up 1 space, and he's going to do the suicide lunge and hit me to drop me down 1 more health. Ooh, hits him, but Leon gets hit. Well, he did clear it out though, which ain't too bad. Like, I can't complain about that. But now he is down one past caution. He's close to danger for his health. He's close to dying. And he still didn't even as much as combine them jewels together to get the key he needs to go to get to the West office. This is absolutely crazy. All right, we're going on to the deck now. I'm still rolling. Just gonna flip this over. You can see the 3 dead zombies there. Tension deck is right there. Let's go, and it is all clear, which is good because I could definitely have used the all clear, which I did because that's awesome. All right, so we're back on to Leon. Leon's first action, he's using his first aid spray, and it goes up his 3 levels. So he's back up to full health. He needs this before he goes towards the liquor because it's just going to be very nasty, and the game's going to be over if you don't. So that was 1 action. 2 action, he opens the door for 3 actions. 4th action, he's going to shoot at the liquor where he is because I know the liquor is going to come at me. So he needs to try to shoot and kill that liquor, and he's going to fire the 3 shots. Leon is now down to 8 bullets remaining, and he don't have any extra ammo. He better shoot this liquor and kill it because it's not going to be good. The liquor has 3 health, so at least knock him down a bit would be great. Come on, you can do this. Come on, Leon. Oh, he got 1 hit, but it's not a hit. It's actually a push. That's something that Leon did not really want. Well, what can you do, right? Oh well, let's go on. That liquor is pushed back 1, just like that. All right, Leon's into some deep trouble here. What's he gonna do? I don't know. That was the 4th action of Leon. Now we have to do the liquor's reaction. And from the card, a liquor makes a move reaction every time a character on the same or link tile performs a move action, unless the character begins to move in the same square as the liquor. Oh, wait a minute. So he moved, he opened the door, but he didn't move anymore, so that's fine. So the liquor has a standard of 1 range, but he also has the special of the leaping claw. The liquor moves 2 and makes an attack using the following profile. He has 1 range, and if he attacks, it's going to do 2 wounds. So he's going to move 2, 1, 2. He's right there. He's going to hit him, and he's going to attack him for 2. Poor Leon got to try to avoid the liquor at all costs. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why he uses first aid spray. So if the liquor does hit him here, then, you know, he's still in the game. And he has to roll at least, this here is a level 2 or a level 3 evade, and he's got 2 dice. Come on, Leon, you can do this. He didn't evade. No, he didn't evade. So Leon got hit 2, so he drops down from fine to okay to caution. See, Leon's in trouble. And what makes this even worse is that he can't heal because he don't have a green herb. He don't have his first aid spray. He has a red herb, but the red herb don't say that you could use it to heal. It says discard this card at the same time as a green herb to heal a character 2 additional levels. So that means that it would heal him 3 if he had the green herb 2 as well, but he used it already. So Leon's in some deep trouble because that was the reaction to liquor, and now we have to go to the tension deck. Tension deck time. Bum, 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 bum. Of course, it has to be a yellow one. And it's the Echoes in the Darkness. We've seen this one before. This is not a good one, so I'm just going to throw that down there. I'll read it again just to refresh my memory and yours in case you forget. Movement and sounds haunt your steps, foreboding darkness, hiding what horror might lurk within. Place an echo in the darkness token on the tile occupied by the next character to activate. If a character is on the same tile as this token at the beginning of their tension phase, they must draw 2 additional cards. Ugh! All right. Well, that's what happens there, but it's on to Leon. And he's confronted with a liquor. Leon has some choices to make now. What he could do is try to shoot him again. He's getting very low on ammo and he can't reload because he don't have any reload stuff. Or he can try to go in, evade, and move in. But the thing is, even though he does that, he's going to be trapped by the liquor. He's got to do something, and he's got to do something now. Do you know what? He could try to trap the liquor from out there, but he's still going to have to deal with them regardless later. But there's you can't see it's off camera, but there's another search thing that he can grab that he may be able to help him with his stuff by, like, maybe a bullet thing or like green herb. But I don't know if I used all the green herbs up or not. He's in some deep trouble, some really deep trouble here, to the point that I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. I'm just looking at the cards here. What can I do? But there's nothing what he really can do, to be honest, because he's just into some deep trouble. And when I say deep trouble, I mean deep trouble, because he's going to be in some deep trouble. Deep trouble. I'm just rambling on here because I really don't know what to do, because it's pretty bad as it is right now. Like, it's looking very bleak. And I'm prolonging the inevitable here. He's going to shoot. He's going to use 3 shots and try to shoot that liquor in the face. 3 shot brings him down to 5. I don't know if that's focusing for my hand there. There you go. He's got 5 left now. But now he's got to try to shoot that liquor. Maybe he'll be lucky and get all 3 devastating shots. Nope, he don't. But he does get to push him the liquor 2 spots. But it don't make a difference because he's in that stinking room right now. All right, liquor's going back. Oh boy. Second action, he's going to shoot again. Now it's dropping down to 2 because he's using 3 bullets to try to shoot that liquor. This is this is getting very difficult. Oh, 2 successful hits. Anyway, don't matter. But he did hit the liquor twice. So the liquor has 1 health remaining on him, which is not too bad of a thing. He needs that liquor dead. All he needs is 1 more successful shot because liquor got 3 health. So he's down to 0 for his handgun ammunition now. He's done with his ammunition. 2 shots. Come on. Oh boy. Guess what? That liquor is El Tostarino. He shot him for the 3rd and final shot, and he killed him. Yes, Leon. Good job, buddy. And like that, and liquor's done. He's dead. The liquor died. I'm just putting him off. Take these 2 as well. But Leon got no more ammo left. And I think that was his 3rd action, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check. And then for his 4th, he's going to go there. That was his 3rd, so his 4th, he's moving here. And now there's nothing here for the reaction. But we do have this Echoes in the Darkness. I got to draw not 1, but 2 tension cards, which eats up the tension deck really quick. Right here. And I'll clear. And I'll clear. Woohoo! That means he's good to go. All right, Leon. We're back up to you again. I guess I should have took the stir of echo thing off. Just to mention too as well, is this room here was actually green. I did check the map before I did anything, so he's good. He's good right now, so okay. Now that's to combine the stuff, but he's gonna go 1, 2, 3rd action. He's picking up an A. Now, hopefully, he's going to get like a green herb to heal himself because he is in caution. He's got nothing else. If you get a green herb, he can combine the green and red to heal up to 3. All right, next A deck 1 is going to be, oh, that's not too bad. I guess it is handgun bullets. I can live with that. It's not a green herb, but I did get my handgun bullets. So I got more ammo, and it goes up to 8. So, because he was totally out of ammo. So now I'm going to discard this, and I'm going to move my ammo back up, because I definitely needed to be able to help me out during this, because this is very scary. So he's back up to 8 ammunition. Good. So his 4th action, he's going there. So he can't, because it was his 4th action, he can't combine, but he can on his next turn. So what you do now is we are on to the reaction, and as you can tell, there's nothing there. And then it's the tension deck, and I'm grabbing one, and it's all clear. All right, good job. So that's it. So now he's going to combine for his action to get the diamond key, which he desperately needs. So these 2 red jewels are gone. And he gets, in return, the key he needs, which is the diamond key, because he had these, they discard it, and he's got that now. So that was his first action. Now he needs to start making his way back, but he's going to have to contend with them 2 hounds, or try to escape them, because he has to go that way, because he needs to get to the 2nd floor or 3rd floor. The 1st floor he has to get to, because that is where the west office is. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nothing to contend with. I'm going to grab the tension deck, and it's another all clear, luckily, but the tension deck is starting to get down pretty low. Just counting them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. He may have to do that typewriter soon, because there's only 14 left. Alrighty, so back onto his turn again. Let's go, Leon. Keep moving. Come on. 1, 2, 3. The door is locked, because I did lock that door. So 4th action, unlocko. Nothing to contend with. So it's just the tension deck. It's all clear again. We're good to go. Continue on, Leon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing to contend with. Tension deck again. And we get a no escape. No escape. This may potentially work in my favor if I'm reading this right. It states, behind you hear the creak of a door opening and closing again, accompanied by the sound of shambling footsteps. Locate the tile closest to the active character where they are enemies but no characters. And it would be this one right over here. Oh, wait a minute. Closest, yeah, it would be this one. Place all enemies from this tile on an adjacent tile closer to the active character. So yeah, this is definitely not going to work out into my favor. In the square that contains a door or stairwell connecting the 2 tiles. So there's the door. So I take these 2 hounds and I'm placing them right here. Lovely. If there is insufficient space, use adjacent squares for the remaining enemies. So they just kind of got a little, I thought it was going to work in my advantage, but it actually is not, because it's a spawn point there. It don't say to put them in the spawn point, but I'm assuming that's what you do, and I just placed them here. So now they are closer, and the door is open. Ugh. But we're on the Leon's turn now. Does he want to shoot, or does he want to try to avoid? Interesting. I think what Leon's going to do first off is he's going to try to do a shoot, and he's going to use 3. I'm at 8. So I'm at 5 now. 5 bullets to shoot at these canines of the dead. All right, 3 shots. This is going to be his first action. He gets 1. So he hits 1 and pushes it whatever way he wants. But they're separated though, so that's not too bad. I'm thinking I'm going to move it adjacent to me for the first action because he did shoot. So he did hit, so there you go. He's going. The reason why is because better chance of him trying to evade for this before he does anything. So this is the second action, and he's going to try to evade to continue on. Let's go to the dice rolling box. They're single, so he's get 2. He only needs 1 evade. And you can see here, he's got it, so he can continue on. He moves 1 more, and now he's got to roll it again to evade. And he gets it. Nice. That was 3 actions, and he's moving 1 more space for the 4th action. Good job, Leon. I'm impressed. This is where he ends up, and I say it's a good job, but I never looked at the zombie hounds yet to see what happens. I gotta find that card and look. This may not be a good job at all for him. Here's the zombie dog card. So it does say pack mentality. Ew. Before resolving a rabbit chase attack, all zombie dogs on the same and any linking tiles as the active character perform a move reaction. So you see they have a move of 2. So before he do anything else, he would go 1, 2, he'd go right there. He'd go 1, 2, and he'd go there. Now, rabbit chase. The zombie dog attacks using the following profile. So the range is 0, and it attacks for 1. So that means, that's not too bad, I guess, but if you had a lot of zombie dogs, it'd be pretty bad. This zombie's going to attack. He can't because he has to be right in the same square, but this guy does. So now Leon has to try to maneuver and evade this with his 2 blue die. Here goes. You can do it, Leon. Maneuver. Look at that. He did. He maneuvered all day. He's good. He's just like, zombie dog, whatever. Now we're on to the tension part, and for the tension, we draw the card, and it's all clear. We're good to go. Now it's back on the Leon's turn. Now he's in a square, so before he can do that, he has to roll another reaction or evade before he can start his movement. We're on the Leon's turn, but he has a zombie dog in his square, so he has to roll and pass the evade before he can do anything. And he passed it, not a problem, so Leon's able to continue. All right, Leon, let's go. 1, 2, 3, you darn right he's locking that door again because he's not getting them in there. That was 3 and 4. That was, I thought it was there, but actually it was on the symbol with the spawn, so that's a corpse thing. So that ends the spot for Leon. I'm just going to shift this over. And for the reaction, because the door is closed here, and because this door is locked, there's a zombie right here you can see, but it's not open. So Leon's in good shape. He can't take that stairwell because he don't want to go to that floor. He wants to go to the first floor, not the 3rd floor. And Leon's already been through all of these tiles, so therefore I don't have to roll again to show if anything else is going to pop up because I've already went through all of these. It's only once that I rolled. So anyhow, we're on to pick for the tension deck, and it's another all clear. We're good to go. Leon keeps going. Okay, Leon. 1. Second action. Open the door. 3rd action, he's going in there. Before he performs his 4th action, he's going to have to do an evade. Or should I try to stick him with the knife? It's 1 dice. You could push him through the door. Do you know what? case, he's going to do the evade. All right, Leon. Evade time, baby. Nope. He failed the evade. So his action just stops exactly right there. We're on to the reactions now. And it is the zombie. So the zombie is going to try to take a bite. Leon gets to roll. What is it with him? He sucked. So Leon get bit. So he gets dropped down 1. This is not a good thing. But because he failed, he still gets to push the zombie 1 spot. Because he failed, he's pushing him through the door. Just like that. And now it's the tension deck. I'm just going to grab it. It's another all clear. Luckily. So let's continue on with Leon. And he is going to go 1 action. He's going to go off camera there. Let me move the camera. There we go. 2nd action, he's opening the door. 3rd action. 4th action, he's closing it. Woo, Leon, you lucky boy, you. And that ends that. No reactions for any of the zombies, so it's another tension deck card. It's another all clear. No, I'm lying. It's a no escape. We've seen this no escape card before. This door is open, but now he's going there, and I'm going to place him on the spawn point right here. But this door is locked, so it don't make a difference. That walker is doing diddly squat, or zombie's doing diddly squat. Now we're back on to Leon's turn. That wasn't too bad. All right, Leon, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Nobody to try to react. And grab another one of the cards. It's all clear. Leon's still going here. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe open. That's 3, and that's 4. Now, nothing to do except for drawing another card, and it's all clear. Now, this is getting really scary. The reason why I'm saying that, because look how many are left. It's not many left. I should have probably picked up that typewriter to replenish, but I didn't, and no crying over spilt milk. Continuing on here now. So Leon's going 1, 2, 3, and now he is going to the 1st floor. He is on the 1st floor, finally. He has to come down here to get into the west office, but this here is yellow, so I have to roll to see what I get for the yellow. So I'm just doing this. Now you can hear me roll the dice. It's a 6, and yellow is empty. To show you it is a 6. I'm not cheating. All right, so that's a good thing. So that ends Leon's. There's no activation. So no, we do have to grab the tension deck. I don't like this because it is Murder of Crows, and we've seen this before. All characters on this tile must pass an evade roll or suffer 1 wound. If murder descends upon you in a shroud of black feathers, their cries as piercing as their talons. Their cries are as piercing as their talons because it's the crows, the zombie crows. So I have to pass an evade or I suffer 1 wound. So let's go to the dice rolling box for that one. I know it's an upside down angle, but oh well. Leon's got 2. He needs to make 1 evade. Oh, look at that. He's got 2. He's laughing. So nothing happens for the Murder of Crows. Thank you very much. So now it's back on to Leon's turn. All right, Leon. There's the typewriter there. We are getting dangerously low. I'm suggesting you go in there. So that's going to be 1. Oh, boy. But before I go any further here, the 1st floor, okay, this room is green. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4 actions. Just like that. And he's got the typewriter, but he can't do anything with it right now. There's no reactions for anything, so now we're just going to draw another one from the event. And it is another all clear, luckily. It's really good. Show you. Another all clear. All right, so it's back on the Leon's turn. For Leon's turn, he's going to spend his ink ribbon. Get in focus here, come on. There you go. Ink ribbon. Typewriter's gone. But what this means, it's going to buy me a lot more time. I'm not saying a little bit, but a lot. Because I have to take all of the discard pile and shuffle them in with these. Now, these are getting pretty low anyhow. So I'm just going to shuffle them here. And then I'll be back. Alrighty, cards are all shuffled. Fresh battery in the camera, so we keep continuing on. I just placed them here because this is the only tile left. I'm actually surprised I'm lasting this long. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so it was 1 action, 2, 3, 4. Nothing to do, so now we draw another one. That's an all clear card. All right, Leon, keep going on, buddy. You're doing good. 1, 2, he's opened the door for 3, and 4. That is it for Leon. There's nothing else that can be done. I'd like that fancy camera movement. Woohoo! So then we draw another one. Oh. Persisting unease. I'm going to read this off camera. Shadows spill from each corner, stretching over the floor and dancing in the flickering light. This is no safe place. Place a persisting ease token. Let me find that. Persisting ease token on the tile. The next time a character is placed on this tile from another tile, remove the token and roll on the yellow encounter table, resolving effects as if the tile were unexplored. So it just lays there, but that's not really going to do anything to me because, as it states, place a persisting unease token on this tile. The next time a character is placed on this tile from another tile, remove the token and roll. But the thing is I just got to get in here, kill that zombie. I'm not going to come back out. Like, it'd be silly. But it's all right. It's okay. So it's back on the Leon's turn. Okay. So he's going to go 1, 2, and he has the diamond one. So he's going to just unlock that door for 3. 4th action, right there. That's probably not a good idea, but hey, that's what we got to do. And now it's reaction time for the zombies. For the zombies, this is what happened. So the zombie has movement of 1, but remember the suicide lunge? The zombie performs a move reaction and attacks using the following profile. So it moves up 1, just like so, because there's a barricade right here according to the map. Okay, and the zombie is going to do the suicide lunge, but I don't think it can move cornered like that. I think it actually got to go like that. So yeah, it just moves like that. That's all it does. I thought it would move, whoops, my bad. I thought it would move diagonally, but the thing is there's a corner it can hit, so it has to go this way. I thought it was going to move there, then do the suicide lunge, but it don't. It just moves there. And I totally forgot about one more thing, so I'm just going to rewind right now. Because you open the door, this map tile right here is red, so I have to roll to see what happens. Here goes. It's a 6. And for that is going to be unsettling feeling. The active character draws an extra card during the tension phase. Oh, son of a... Okay, anyhow. That's what happens here. So we just got to go on now to... Back to the zombies in the tension phase. But before I say back to the zombies in the tension phase, which I said into the previous clip, he still has the 1 movement point left, so he obviously is going to move there. And then it's going to be the zombie's turn. It moves there. Now we have to draw another one of the deck cards, and it is all clear. So because of the unsettling feeling, the active character draws an extra card during the tension phase. So now I got to draw one more card for the tension phase, And it is an all clear. Luckily, you're so lucky, Leon, because you know what? If that was anything else but an all clear, and the health state you're in, I'm just going to take a drink of my pop. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do it on camera, and you could hear it through the mic, but hey, this is life. So, if it was other than an all clear, he probably would have been in trouble. A lot more trouble than what he is now, because he's right down one past caution, so all he needs is 2 more health and he's dead. 2 more hits, I mean. So we are on to Leon's turn now, and he definitely has line of sight onto this zombie. So if he shoots him here now, he's going to win the game. Let's go to the dice rolling box. This could be an epic finish, so I got the board facing the right way. 3 ammo shots. He's got 2 left after this. Hopefully he's not going to need it. Come on, baby. Come on. 2 evades. And 1 double hit. So that zombie is El Tostarino. He's done. Yay! Yay! Leon actually won. He's jumping up and down. Woo! Woo! I did it! I did it! I did it! Yay! 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 Holy smokeola! That was an intense game, I have to say. Extremely entertaining, incredibly enjoyable. This game is just sucking me in more and more and more. I'm loving this game of Resident Evil. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta take a breather. Oh, just relax for a minute. Steam Forged Games, what have you done to me? You got me so hooked onto this game. Anyhow, what I'm going to do is usually I end the video here, but I'm not. I'm going to set the camera up on the tripod, and I am just going to give just a closing thoughts about this game, because this video is the end of Resident Evil 2, the board game month here on Board Game Maniacs. I really hope you enjoyed this, so just hang on till I configure the camera, set it up, so that we can do our closing thoughts and what I thought about the game. Alright, Board Game Maniacs, I hope you enjoyed the month for Resident Evil 2, the board game by Steam Forged Games and also Capcom. It was pretty intense for a week of gameplay, I have to say. Well, 3 weeks technically, because the first one was just an unboxing video of what's in the box and 3 scenarios that I played. I have to say, for the most part, the game was super easy to pick up and start playing. I don't really can complain too much about the mechanics of it. It'd be interesting to play more scenarios and keep going on, pushing further and further to see how much more difficult it becomes. Because as you could tell, if you've been following along for this entire month of playing the Resident Evil 2, the board game, the first scenario was just like, yeah, you know, it's no problem. Second scenario, a little bit finicky, as in difficult wise, not finicky as in to learn it, because it was very simple to learn. The third one, the one that you just witnessed, was a lot more difficult with 3 levels. Like that's incredible. So it went from, first scenario was first level, 1 board setup. Second scenario was 2 board setups. The third one was 3 board setups. Now, if I look into it, they may be like 4 floors into the next one. I don't know. You know, we did, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched any of these, go back and watch them before I say anything else. I'll wait. Anyhow, if you haven't watched them, by all means, you should go back and check them, because this is a great game. Enjoyability-wise, for a level scale from 0 to 10, I probably would give it at a good solid 8, 8.5, because it brings you into the story, especially if you're familiar with Resident Evil, the video games, or even specifically Resident Evil 2 when it was released, because that's what I played and I fell in love with that video game because I love zombies. And this board game, it plays so much so close to the video game, in my own opinion. I think it does anyhow. Especially with the ribbons, you know, you go and you do your typewriter and you save, but instead of saving it, what you're doing is you're just replenishing the tension deck so you just have more time to play, which is incredible. Zombies are really cool, the liquors are really cool. I can't say anything about the bosses because I never encountered them yet, because I plan on playing this game more. I want to play this game more, whether it be on the channel or off the channel. I don't know. That is up to you, the viewers. Just comment down below and say, yes, I would like to see more gameplay of Resident Evil. And if I get enough people saying this into the comments, I'm certainly going to play it more on camera. It's inevitable. I am going to play it more, whether it is on camera or off camera. It's up to you, the viewers out there, because without you, we wouldn't be where we are today. So I thank you very much for that. 2 negative points I have to say about this game. Small ones, but still negative. Number 1 is the quality of the sculpt. The sculpt's pretty cool onto them, but I find that it could be a little bit better sculpting quality. I know it's a board game, but I played other board games on the channel, and not even on the channel, and the miniatures just blew me out the water, how detailed they were. These here, you know, I'd maybe give them a 6 out of 10 for quality detail. They could be better, could be more detail onto it. But I didn't mind this. I'm going to paint them up at some point. I don't know when, because I have so much painting projects on the go, but I do want to paint them up. Second thing I want that I have is a negative comment onto it is the game board itself. It's cool that you place it, you build your map your tiles according to what your map is, but you have to be very careful when you're moving it around or moving your characters around, because you hit them and it slides it and it just kind of shifts them out of the way, and because of that, you know, like, they start to get a mess and you have to spend more time trying to fix the tiles. If you're a guy like me who's clumsy, you know, I'm like a monster into a china shop, or a bull in a china shop. That's what I was trying to say. A bull in a china shop. I'm not very delicate. So I fail myself hitting the tiles. I know I might probably be a little more careful, but again, if some way you could lock it together so that when you play it, it don't shift around. Now it could be that, you know, it could just the board itself, but then that would limit the way that you set them up. So that is probably my only 2 negative points about the game. It's the sculpting quality and the board itself, where it's too freeform and it shifts. Excuse me. Other than that, the ease for playing is like definitely a 10 out of 10, because it was super easy to figure out how to play this game. And enjoyability, like I said, you already got my rating at that. I will play this more and more because I really like it. I want to run through every one of the scenarios and the scenarios for the expansions. That's what I want to do. But if I play it on, like I said, if I play it on camera or if I play it off camera, that is up to you. So comment down below and let me know exactly what your impressions are of this game. If you played it before, by all means, let me know, like, your impressions onto it based off of your gameplay, or your impressions are based off of the videos that you've seen onto the channel for the month of Resident Evil 2. Other than that, I thought it was a great game, except for them 2 things that I didn't really like. You know, like, it sucked me into this universe yet again. Steam, Forge Games, you know what you're doing. This is incredible. I do have, I think it's called Dark Souls, the board game. I bought it when it first came out, but I never ever got a chance to play it. But if it's anything like this, I'm definitely going to love playing it. So you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to have to open that up now. That's right, I never opened it up yet, and I got it when it first was released. Anyhow, I'm going to have to open it up, and I'm going to have to play it at some point, because if it plays like this, I'm going to love the game. So I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed the videos for the whole month of Resident Evil 2, the board game. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Again, if I make any rules mistakes, comment down below, refer to a page number into the core rulebook or the expansion rulebook, what have you. timestamp the video. It's very important to let me know. This is how I learn from you guys and girls out there. I thank you very much for doing this, spending your most valuable time by watching videos that we make at Board Game Maniacs. That is such a compliment, and I thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you out there. If you want to, you can click the subscribe button, the bell notification onto our YouTube channel, and follow other videos that are going to be released in the future. Because the sky's the limit. We're going to constantly keep playing board games, tabletop games, VR games, live streaming too as well. We have so much stuff planned for 2019. It's crazy. It's overwhelming how much stuff that we've got in the works here. Such as like the Starfinder, a role-playing RPG game that we're going to be playing. I'm excited for that when we finally start doing that. We've been spending time and building up and getting the players and the proper GM and everything else. And we're almost at that point now that we're going to start streaming it. It's going to be on Saturday nights. It's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the time frame kind of looks like it's going to be every third Saturday. So once the first Saturday hits with that stream is going to happen, 3 Saturdays from that it's going to be the next one. And the only reason for that being is because all the players that are going to be involved, so that it works around all their schedule and we can play it, and we're going to run through a full campaign of Starfinder. I'm super excited about that that's going to happen, but I'm getting off track about Resident Evil 2, the board game. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you thought of it. Let us know if you played it before, what you thought of the quality of the video, what we could do better, what we did bad, you know, what we did great. Just comment, because I love the comments and I reply to every one of them. And if you want to, you can become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs by going to Patreon, search up Board Game Maniacs, and you can sponsor us every month for $2 a month. That's it. Price of a coffee. And you can sponsor us every month. So to keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, keep us getting more games and upgrading our equipment to get proper high quality videos that you guys and girls out there in internet land deserve. So you can see the games that you want played and we can play them and just keep killing some zombies and everything else. That's right. So thank you very much, everybody out there. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your love that you're showing for Board Game Maniacs, because we love you too as well. Keep it coming, and we're going to keep being maniacs and playing games for you. That's right. So until next time, Board Game Maniacs, talk to people. Communication is key no matter what type of environment, what type of relationship it is. That's the only way that you're going to learn. That's the only way that you're going to keep the ball rolling and keep just doing your thing and getting better and better at it. But most importantly of all, Board Game Maniacs, and you know that. And that is, be a maniac. I'll see you next time. Boo! Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.